And welcome here to the Gillette Game Plan, coming live here from Pizza Ranch once again here as we are now joined with Thunder Basin Football team coming off of a loss against Cheyenne East, but it's all good heading into Kelly Walsh coming up this week. Head coach Picula not with us today, but we get the better version. We get Coach Jason Gill with us here, defensive coordinator, and Coach, first off, just tell me about kind of what you've seen so far from these guys.
Well, I've seen progression week to week, things that we maybe didn't do so well in the first week, and by week 3, we're doing things more consistently. We just have to maintain that throughout the course of the game. There's too many ups and downs in a game for us right now. We need to keep things more on an even flow, and so we're trying to do that, but at the same time, it's getting difficult to do it at times. So that's what we're trying to clean up.
You know, and getting it cleaned up now is a big thing. You know, you face the 1, the 2, and the 3, and now you get to face everyone else. You know, and that mentioned, you know, being a coach, we've talked about that numerous of times. This is now 2 years in a row, but it just, you know, even though they're losses, it makes your football team better than most if you really look at it.
It does, and the schedule didn't favor us in the last couple of years, but it's not an excuse. I mean, you have to play. There's 10 teams in 4A, and you've got to play 9 of them. So that's not the issue necessarily for me. The issue is we had to be prepared to go from week 1, and it's difficult to do that because there's not a lot of scouting taking place in week 1. But We've started a lot of young kids this year, and they're now starting. Last week was the first time that I had seen, at least defensively, that we were starting to shore up tackles, and we were starting to make plays that we probably wouldn't have made 2 weeks before that. So we're getting better gradually, but we need to step it up another level and continue where we're headed.
When you look at this team, what are you seeing? Obviously, you said there's some young guys that are kind of having to step up, getting that big boost from the leadership of the older guys. What are you seeing from those youngins?
Well, the talent level is there. It's just game time experience. They got to have game time experience, and you only get that playing. And so that's kind of where the first 3 weeks was tough for us because it's game speed is different than practice speed. And I think now we're starting to get on offense and defense. We're starting to understand game speed and be able to match that and start out earlier playing harder and understanding things are going to come to us a lot faster. But I'm really optimistic about where we're headed.
You know, and where you're heading is always a big factor of where do you guys want to be in the next, like, for the rest of the year, right? Obviously, you want to say, I want to go undefeated the rest of the time. You want to be 1-0 is what coaches say each and every week. But when you look at this game against Kelly Walsh, I mean, they run that wing tee option run like every single time, the triple option, the way they like to do it. They like to run the football a lot. What are some ways, without giving your game plan, because we don't want to do that, without giving the game plan, what are some things that you guys are going to do to try to disrupt that?
Well, it's really simple. You got to get their offense off the field. You can't allow them to go 2 to 6 minutes with the ball. Your offense has to have possession of the ball more than twice a quarter. And so the key is to get them into long yardage situation. I mean, that's just what you do with those double tight wing offenses. You know, they want to get 3 yards.
Right.
So at some point in the process, you've got to get a tackle for a loss or you've got to get a stalemate, and you've got to turn it into 3rd and long, not 3rd and 2. I mean, that's not game plan. That's just what it is. I mean, that's why people run it, because you have to stop them every time. And if it's 4th and less than 6th, they're probably going to go for it. I mean, that's just what they're going to do. That's what offenses are predicated on doing.
When you take a look at Avalar, the QB for Kelly Walsh, who when I was there first week of the season, Campbell County and Kelly Walsh, he ran the football quite a bit. He was 100 yards with running back as well. I mean, that's just kind of, as we talked about, that's how they run through the style. What as you said, to try to figure out a way to stop them, obviously, due to the run left. Are you guys going to mainly focus on that, or we also play maybe a little bit of coverage as well, so focusing on pass game as well? Because they ran some play action passes.
Well, there's going to be that whole offense is set up to run into the ball.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be at least 3 or 4 guys that they're watching pass first and they're filling. So because that's what they'll do to you, they'll get you sucked in box and they'll throw it. And they've got athletes at the wing, they've got athletes at the quarterback, athletes at the tailback position. And they're just, you have to be disciplined than we do. You have to do your job and expect every other guy on the field to do his job. And if you stay disciplined, you can start to slow the kind of offenses down.
Obviously, road games are some of the toughest games you play because it's, you're not with your home crowd. It's 2 hours away, and everyone like travel and actually gets out there. What do you guys need to do? You can turn Kelly Walsh into a field for Thunder Basin.
I think get their offense off the field. I think the longer they have to play defense, that is not what they want to do, and that's not what they're good at doing. They're always good at running the clock. So if you can get them to get off the field more often than not, then you have the advantage. And Friday night, I don't know if there's anything we're going to do with an advantage because they're homecoming. So, I mean, when you get scheduled for someone's homecoming, you better be ready to go.
And being ready, you take a look at the players we're going to talk to. I believe we have Hadley Hudson here, Xander Kuhlman, Jacob Whitfuss. Is that who we got?
All right.
Okay, so let's kind of talk about these guys for a little bit. We talked a little about them with Pecula throughout the beginning of the season, but Hudson to one. Obviously, his play style, he's been throwing the football quite more. It's been pretty awesome getting to see the progression of him. What have you seen from your QB? So,
you want to talk about him being a QB?
Or as a defensive back. I know he plays every side of the ball. He's like Travis Hunter.
He's progressing really well. He's reading people are giving him. If our offensive line gives him time, he will pick defenses apart. And so everything just has to come together for him as far as everybody has to do their part so he can do his. But he's putting the ball where it needs to go. And when he needs to run, he takes off and run. Makes me feel good because that means we don't throw bad passes. So I'm all about taking care of the ball when they're on offense.
Well,
so I don't out there.
Let's go back first because you are the DC, and we need to talk more defense because obviously I'll get more insight on that side. So when you look at Jacob, you look at Xander, you look at Hudson defensively, what have they done for the team so far this year that has really kind of put them over the top?
Well, Jacob and Xander are starting linebackers, and so they're doing a good job of learning how to read keys that they have to read. And they're starting the last game, Jacob really stepped up, and so did Xander. They stepped up and started filling gaps that necessarily they would fill the week before. They're starting to see things a lot faster. And as far as Hadley goes, Hadley's been a run force there for us from the secondary. He comes in, and I think he had 27 defensive points. I think Xander had, 25? So, I mean, these 3 guys are basically anchoring down what we need to do, and they're doing a great job of it so far.
When I take a look here at the stats here, you came away with, it looks like 92 total tackles and situations for that. You had 7 sacks, tackles for losses in that situation against Cheyenne East, a really good line, against someone that has been pushing a lot of the big numbers. You keep them only 31, where they've been averaging 53. Obviously, they played Laramie, they played Cheyenne South, so obviously those numbers jumped up like that. When you take an offensive line like that, heading into someone with Kelly Walsh, someone like where you say Campbell County, where you say Natrona, in those types of situations, which obviously we've already seen Natrona, what have you made just from those 3 games as a defensive coordinator?
Well, just generally speaking, our ability to play with any time. We played the 3 toughest teams, and we allowed Sheridan to have 21 points in one quarter. But when they came out in the third quarter, they were the ones calling timeouts. They were the ones trying to regroup. That's the team that we be for 4 quarters. We have it in us. We just haven't shown it for an extended period of time, and that's what we have to do. We have to be able to maintain that intensity for 4 quarters. And then when we played East, they got big linemen, and we did a pretty good job of keeping them still so that the backers clean things up. And so I'm optimistic. I mean, 0-3, most people they're optimistic, but I really am because what I'm seeing, I know what we played, and I know what we have ahead of us. And if we play consistent football, we're going to be tough to beat.
And it's one of those things that's coach advice. Whenever you're able to play a full 48 minutes or 45 or however long, it's obviously 12 minutes per set for each quarter, so 24 minutes, not 48, but that would be for college level. You're able to actually put all that stuff together. It feels like this team really could have been defeated in that scenario, in that regards, because if you look at it, in the first half, each of those games have been by 1 score or 2 scores heading into halftime. And it's just one of those where it was at 7-0 at one point, and then all of a sudden, as we talk, giving up those points. And then with Cheyenne East, it's been the exact same way. Really, if you really kind of look at it, seems basic could definitely be undefeated in those regards.
Well, football is a game it's a game of inches, but it's also a game of ebbs and flows. And if you ride the highs, but you can't get too low. There's always a battle that's going to be won, and there's always a battle that's going to be lost. But we've just got to stay consistent. Understand that you watch previous play, you go to the next, you can't dwell on stuff, offensively or defense. You run an offensive play, and it doesn't quite work the way you want. You watch it, and you move on. And I think we're starting to learn that one in particular is not going to hurt us in the second quarter. It's a matter of eliminating those mistakes, not making them again. And I think in 3 weeks we've started to become a little bit more consistent on both sides of the ball.
A lot of the things also is special teams. Special teams plays a really big role from the points to come to. Diego, I've seen he's been able to make a few field goals, get some good PATs. What have you seen from special teams? I know not that coach. You're the DC. Kind of what are some of the little things that you tell me about what's on a special team?
Well, I think special teams wise, we've got kids that want to fly down. They want to participate in some, and special teams is where your guys go. And we didn't allow Sheridan to have any kind of a special team score, and that's hard to do because they're very good at their special teams. So our special teams from last year is a lot better. I mean, we've made some changes, we've made some adjustments, and our kids are believing in the schemes, and they're doing pretty well with it.
So we'll to take a break and we'll come back to talk with Jake coming up in a minute. We'll be back here more of the Gillette game plan here at the Pizza Ranch.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. And sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit local. Locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your need at westernserviceswi.com.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
And we'll come back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here from Pizza Ranch. Come on out here. It's a great time. You can get your buffet, cactus bread. There is this cookie that's like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's in shape of a pizza. It's really, really good, and it's really good whenever it's really warm. Have you ever had that cookie, the chocolate chip cookie?
No, I haven't tried it.
That's besides the cactus bread? You haven't had that?
No.
I think you got to try it. It's really good, and then if you take like some vanilla ice cream with it as well, solid right there. You know, that's kind of where it's at. They also got great chicken out here as well, obviously pizza. What's your favorite type of pizza?
Probably, I like Alfredo pizza.
Alfredo?
Yeah, chicken and Alfredo sauce. And, yeah.
That's really good. Do you have like a little bacon as well too on it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, you're my type. My favorite one of all time, and I don't know why it is, but it's just so good, mac and cheese pizza. So good. And then here they even have like mac and cheese, like it's like stuffed inside, so it's like not outside like back home. It's kind of crazy. But it's actually really good. Have you ever had it?
I've tried it, but it's not my thing.
You don't like it?
No, not really.
Ah, man. I guess I'm just the only one. It's really, really good. I mean, when I first moved here, I didn't think I was ever going to get mac and cheese pizza ever again.
Yeah.
And I came here one time, and I was just like, there's mac and cheese pizza. I'm literally having it right now. But, yeah, that's just kind of sets the point. Well, obviously, we're not here to talk food, but we are here at the Pizza Ranch, so come on out here. It's a great time here with more of our game plan. Right now, we're here with Jacob Whip. And, Jacob, first off, I mean, we talk about, one of the things that we were talking with Coach about is defensively is kind of key focus today. Obviously, it's been something that's been really good in one half, and then the next half it's still good, but it's just, the offense of the other side kind of figures things out on that. But you also came away with your first set of the year. So when you're looking at this defense now, what are you seeing from a player's eyes?
I really think exactly what you said. We just got to string together 4 quarters of good defense because we've seen flashes of what we can do, and it's pretty amazing, but we just got to do it consistently.
Doing it consistently, indeed. And I kind of want to, he's not here, but I kind of want to hit on him, Nate Robinson, coming away with 4.5 sacks this past previous week. Do you think him and his play style has been really a big key to your guys' defensive success?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, him getting back there and getting pressure on the quarterback, I mean, he's improved so much in just these 3 games. I mean, first week he was flying the field. He wasn't doing his job, but recently he's like toned in and helped us a lot on the defensive side.
Offensively, you got a touchdown. You got a little receiving touchdown. That's number 3 on the year so far for you?
That is number 1.
Number 1. Man, I'm just way off on my stats today. I apologize. That's
right,
crazy.
right.
No, I just have so many things in my mind. So obviously, number 1, it's you get the best one, but now you're heading into Kelly Walsh and trying to get focus into that. After you get that first one, how do you have to do to mentally prepare yourself getting ready for Kelly Walsh to back on like 20 more?
Let's really just run hard. I mean, I think the first 2 weeks I was kind of running like strategical, but that's just really not my style. I just gotta run and put my head down and just run hard.
Run hard indeed. So back to the defensive side, because I know that's where you really play quite a bit. That's your thing. You put pressure on the quarterback. You're also pretty solid at your zone coverage. What have you done? Obviously, that's this weekend. But what have you done that has really been a big factor for yourself that you've kind of changed the game, changed the way you're looking at stuff for this team this year?
I think what I bring to the defense really is a big leadership role because back in the middle, back rack, I got to direct everybody on where to go. So I really think that my leadership and also I'd like to bring some physicality to the defense, but it's just me.
I've got some questions here. Our main race over here, our producer, helping us out today. Is there anyone that you model your game after? Maybe like a athlete, college athlete, maybe your dad, maybe your mom? Who's your model?
Well, I grew up watching like Marshawn Lynch, so I really for offensively, I really try and like model Marshawn Lynch, and then Ray Lewis's mentality of just trying to hit somebody play that. So I try and do that as well.
Do you want to just go grab the cart and just like drive around, kind of what?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Do you think maybe senior night or something? If people think you might go, at the end of the game, not here.
Maybe. When Coach is going to the locker room, then maybe I can get something off.
I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to pull it off so much.
We'll see.
No, those are actually some really good ones. Obviously, Marshawn Lynch was really good. But you brought Ray Lewis, and Ray was that guy that was always getting work, always putting that pressure on. When you look at him and you look at your game, what are some differences that you've seen? Because you kind of want to model yourself kind of after that. So what are some things that you think?
Well, I really think something that I'll work on that I've seen in Ray Lewis is like this ability to read so fast and then react so quickly and with such aggression that he just gets places. I gotta get my reads and then react and then go fast. And I just gotta keep back in my mind, do my job because I sometimes catch myself like reaching over a gap or like not staying in my gap, but I just gotta my reads, do my job, and do it good.
When you're kind of setting up to a read, obviously, you're a lot better at reading a offensive coverage or something. That way you can find the A gap, the B gap, the C gap, that whole situation. When you're looking at that, what are some key things that you're trying to find to try to find those holes?
The alignment are key. They take you where you're going. So if that guard pulls, then I pull with him. If he down blocks, I fill my gap. If he gets into a pass pro, then I get into my pass set. Just stuff like that.
All right. Well, we already did your favorite food. We've already done all that, but we gotta know what's your college of choice. Not college that you're going to, or that you want to go to. Maybe this is like a dream school you've always wanted to go to. Maybe not playing football there. Maybe just anything. What's your college of choice?
Well, I really like Notre Dame's. I like the gold helmets there. I kind of like the culture that they have there. It just seems like a pretty cool school.
Have you seen their new logo?
No, I haven't.
Literally, now the new logo has the Irish not looking like he's in fighting stance anymore, but he has a football and he's running.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's not fake Irish. It's not fake Irish.
Yeah, it's Irish.
Yeah, so that was kind of one of the things. So if you had a chance, and obviously going to Notre Dame would be pretty solid and pretty cool, but if there was a chance, a D1 school that you're saying you want to go, you're going to go play football, besides maybe the norms, maybe more on the academic side, things like that, or maybe what you're looking at as a major, where would you go?
Well, for a major, I want to do something like sports therapy. And I've talked to some guys, and they just say that's more online testing stuff and getting books from the library or something like that. So maybe I don't know. I haven't looked into colleges with athletic training.
That's okay.
Something like that,
No, that's I'll take your Notre Dame, Fighting Irish. I like that choice, but do you watch them or anything?
No, it's just kind of. I don't really have a big college football team really. I kind of watch the big games, so that's kind of just the first school up in my head.
What's the big game this week that you're going to watch on Saturday?
I don't know. I'll find out when someone mentions it. Not really a big college football fan. So,
okay, are you more NFL?
Yeah, more.
Okay, so who's your NFL team? We'll go that way then.
Vikings.
The Why?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It was a horrible choice. I gotta stick with it.
How are you feeling about J.D. McCarthy?
We'll see, man. I mean, he's played 1 quarter of good football and 7 quarters of horrible football, so we'll see, man.
I think I saw that he was going to be out for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it's for the better. You never know.
My goodness. So is that, if you ever made it to pros, is Minnesota the place you want to go?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. All right. Well, I can't. That's great. I still don't know how you came up with Minnesota to be. You're all the way here in Wyoming. How? Not even a Bronco fan, anything like that?
I think it really came from my grandma because she was from Minnesota, and as I was growing up, my dad was he wasn't really big into football, but I'd always go over to my grandparents' house and watch the Vikings play. So that's probably where I became a Vikings fan.
So you kind of fell into the lineage of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, Jacob, we appreciate your time and appreciate you coming on with the Gillette game plan. Obviously, you guys have a big game against Kelly Walsh coming up this week. Real fast, before we get you out of here, what are 3 goals you're going to put on yourself for this week?
I think my first would be react to the play. I think is a really big one, and then be physical. I think that's the most important thing going into this game because they just play a style of football where they want to bash it down your throat every play. So I think being physical is really going to be important here. And then the third one is probably just play my game. Just run hard, go, trust my instincts, and make a play.
Awesome. Well, once again, that's Jacob Whiff here with the Gillette game plan here at the Pizza Ranch. Come on out. We're here until 7:30 tonight here for Thunder Basin, Campbell County right after. But come on out. You can come ask questions. These guys would love to answer your questions. And you can also come get some food, help sponsors out, and come purchase a good buffet here at the Pizza Ranch. We'll be back with more after this.
Become purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. So good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom-designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email GateTech@westernserviceswi.com.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today.
Energy Services. Good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
Are you nervous about visiting the dentist? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we understand and we've got you covered with safe and effective IV sedation. Relax and let us take care of your smile while you stay calm and comfortable. Bighorn Dental Clinic, professional service, personalized care.
Looking for a way to straighten your smile without the hassle of traditional braces? At Bighorn Dental Clinic, we're proud to offer Invisalign, the clear, comfortable, and effective solution to straightening your teeth. bighorndental.com. Looking for exceptional dental care? Powder River Dental is here for you. We are a dedicated team that is committed to creating healthy, beautiful smiles. Whether it is a routine checkup, more involved dental treatments, Invisalign, or implants, our friendly professionals ensure you and your family leave with a smile. Visit us today and discover why Powder River Dental is the trusted choice in your community. Call us at 682-6655 or 682-6771 to schedule your appointment. Come visit the good guys and the gal, where our patients are family.
Craving pizza, chicken, and all your favorites in one place? Round up the crew and head to Pizza Ranch. Dig into our legendary buffet, fresh pizzas, crispy chicken, hearty sides, and our famous cactus spread.
Hooray!
After you fill your plate, hit the Fun Zone Arcade, packed with games for all ages and loads of prizes. Great food, great fun, all in one place. That's the Pizza Ranch way. Pizza Ranch. Ride on in, saddle up, eat well. 1000 West 2nd Street next to Thunder Basin.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette game plan here at the Pizza Ranch. Live here right now. Again, you can get some chicken, some pizza. There's some sweet tea. So if you're a southern boy like me or a southern gal, get you some sweet tea. It's really good. Yeah, lot of great things. You can also get some salad if you're a health nut. Are you a health nut?
I don't really eat much vegetables, but just a lot of steak, yeah.
So I would say no. You're a steak and potatoes guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some potatoes coming up here in a second. But, yeah, come on out here to the Pizza Ranch here once again as we are here live with the Gillette game plan. Hadley Hudson joining us right now. And it's been a minute since we've talked. It was week 1, or week 0, technically, the last time we've talked. And how do you think things are going for you?
I mean, I think they're pretty good. It's still beginning of the season. There's going to be mistakes, and I mean, I just got to keep learning and keep progressing on as it goes and hopefully fix those mistakes.
You know, I've seen you throw a couple big bombs left and right. Now, how do you think your throwing arm is getting there? Is it getting back to where you want it to be?
Yep. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good, and the team looks really good certain times, and then we fall apart, and that just can't happen. So we'll figure out how to keep it together, and then we'll be good from there.
You know, when you kind of focus on defense, obviously, Coach Gill, we've talked a little bit about how you've been able to be a leader on the defensive side. You know, you're playing both sides. You're barely getting any rest. How much of a toll does that take on you, especially when you have to go and be another leader on the offensive side again?
Well, I mean, thankfully I prepared for the season, and I'm in good shape, so I don't get very tired, but it's just a role I have to take on and accept it, and, I mean, just play hard and keep going.
How many snaps on the defensive end do you think you take?
I don't know. I can't count, but
you can't count? It's just that many, huh?
Yeah, I just get lost in the game, I guess. But
so when you watch film, and obviously you guys probably watched it, Monday or yesterday or maybe Sunday, somewhere around there. So when you guys watch film on the Cheyenne East game, looking at things of maybe what you guys needed to work on, what are some of those things that you kind of saw?
I think that as a team, we need to be more physical. I mean, we show that we're physical in certain times, but like I said, we just have to keep that throughout the whole game. And then communication with the DBs. Sometimes we get lost in our coverage, and that can cause big plays. And then I think those two are the main things we need to work on, and just focusing on beating the other team with turnovers and not letting big plays happen, and then not missing a lot of tackles. We got to keep our discipline there.
So have you guys already started your watching film on Kelly Walsh and all that stuff yet?
Yep. Yeah, we started on Saturday and then also Monday yesterday.
So you've seen probably quite a bit of it from each of the games. Have you guys just been going game by game so far of what they've done, or just basically whatever they've kind of sent you guys are just kind of using that?
So we watch kind of just every game that they've played, but we watched a lot of Laramie film just because Laramie runs similar defense to us, similar to us, and so we just focus on probably one or two games and look at their tendencies and try to go off of that.
Absolutely, and when you saw certain things when you were watching Kelly Walsh, how are you preparing for this game, getting ready? Obviously, you're wanting to go in there, disrupt homecoming. It's never easy to disrupt homecoming. It's just like senior night. You try to go in and try to disrupt someone's senior night, they're gonna come back and pound you. So when you're going into that situation, what are some things that you've prepared for offensively or defensively?
Yeah, so we know that they like to burn clock as much as they can. So defense, we have to make sure that we're staying strong. We can't let them get long drives. We can't let them get first downs, and we have to make them go 3 and out. And then on the offensive side, we can't go 3 and out because who knows how many times we're going to get the ball every game. So we got to make offense count when we get the chance.
It's kind of like when Army and Navy play each other. It kind of just feels like that long run. Like the game goes by super quick because both teams are like, oh, I'm going to hold onto the ball as long as possible, and they're going to keep running these triple options left and right. Have you kind of taken a look at maybe, I don't know, maybe you've taken a look at what Army does or Navy does, in that similarities, because it kind of feels like they kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch a lot of Army and Navy, but the times I have watched it, they are very similar to Kelly Walsh running that. Just run the ball the whole time and then pass it when you catch the defense off guard. So
absolutely. Well, we're going to get off some football real fast. Obviously, you said steak and potatoes last week is what kind of you're done. This kind of brought it up because of my life group. We were talking about how you like your potatoes. We never talked about that. So now I'm kind of curious. Do you like baked potatoes? Are you a mashed potato guy? Or are you like a roasted potato skin type of what kind of potatoes do you like with your steak?
Just a basic baked potato with
no loaded or anything like that.
Butter and sour cream, yeah.
Butter and sour cream.
I mean, when I have bacon, I'll load it up, but
no cheese, no chili.
I'll put cheese in there too, yeah.
Have you ever put chili on a baked potato?
I haven't put chili, no.
Oh man, you're missing out, man. That's like solidness right there. It's like you get a nice like chili baked potato right when it's cold, and like get a nice cold day outside and have your chili, have some cheese, some bacon bits over the top, maybe throw some like it's a good meal. I'm telling you.
I'll have to try it.
I think you should. I think I think I just got you your new favorite meal.
Maybe.
No, I don't think anything could jump a steak. So obviously we talked about what you kind of do for the pregame meals. Obviously, you are one of those that just eats a full meal with steak and potatoes. You don't kind of go light with like some of your guys with granola bars, things like that.
I think I said it wrong last time. I eat a big lunch, and then
so your big lunch is steak and potatoes.
Yes, and then I don't eat much before the game.
So is your parent do you pack steak and potatoes for lunch each day, or do you go home and make steak potatoes and then come home back to school?
Well, our family goes through 4 or 5 beef a year, so we just have meat constantly in our freezer and our fridge. I mean, we meal prep for the week, so it's just in supply. Really nice to have.
So this is a $1 million question. How do you like your steak? Medium, rare? How do you like the steak?
I go with rare.
With rare?
Yeah.
Wow. I've never actually seen someone eat rare. Is it just more juicier or anything? I've always gone medium rare because that's what I've done throughout my whole life. But what made you go to rare?
Well, I just think it's more flavorful, and then I like the blood, so It's got to be nice and juicy, I guess.
Nice. I'm going to have to try that one time. I'm going to have to order rare. And I feel like at Texas Roadhouse, in that situation, you have to get rare because every time you order medium rare, then it goes to medium. Or you order medium, it goes to well done in that type of regards. Have you ever had that situation?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
No.
I know. We're talking about food. We're not even on football right now. But, that's just kind of, that's part of the show. We're getting to know you. That's like, it's not to just keep talking football left and right. So, I'm going to bring up the same kind of question. Obviously, not the college that you're going to or anything like that. Maybe it's a D1. Maybe it's a JUCO. Maybe a D2, D3. What's your college of choice that if you got an unlimited amount of scholarship today that you would want to go to?
I'll probably have to say Oklahoma Sooners, just because I know you're
turn off this mic.
rivalries, but yeah, I think they have a good football program, and I don't know, I kind of like it in Oklahoma, I guess.
Not Oklahoma State. You're just gonna stay away from that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, that was kind of rude. Yeah, it's all the Oklahoma State stuff. Right there. Oh my goodness. So obviously you've seen John Mateer play, and have you watched a lot of Oklahoma football? Obviously, because that's your top tier choice.
Yeah, I'll watch them here and there. I mean, my favorite team is Clemson, but I also like the Sooners. So
Clemson's kind of on the rough ends right now.
Yeah, they are.
They're not Trevor Lawrence or Deshaun Watson eras anymore.
No, it's all right. They'll rebuild and then get better.
Yeah, Dabo Swinney's a really good head coach, so I wouldn't doubt that. But when you kind of look at maybe this past week, obviously you probably watched that game. When you were thinking that, did you think Clemson had the win, or did you were like, oh no, this might be rough?
I did think they had the win, and then in the end, I guess they lost. But
so what are your thoughts on Caleb Nick so far?
I don't know.
Not much of an opinion on him yet?
No, not yet.
No? Okay.
I need to watch more.
He played all last year.
Yeah, well.
This is his second year.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, it's okay. There's a lot of, you can always have those question marks a lot of times because when you watch a guy 1 year, the next year, they're a completely different dude, a lot of times. And so that was the same thing with Oklahoma State. Alan Bowman was 1 year, and then all of a sudden he goes 3-9 the following year. So I get it. I understand that. So NFL, do you have a favorite NFL team?
Yeah, I like the Redskins.
The Redskins. Okay,
yeah.
You and my boss would get along well, and that's in that regards. So, who's your favorite player on the Redskins right now?
I really like Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. Okay, that's a big one. You think he's going to lead them to a Super Bowl?
I thought he was going to last year, but this year I don't know. We're the oldest team in the league. Got a lot of veterans on the team, but I don't know. They're good leaders, so maybe that'll take them farther than I expect, but.
Yeah, I really thought last year was going to be it. I was like, man, this team just keeps winning games that they shouldn't be winning, and they just keep showing up. So I was really impressed. But real fast, before we get out of, before we switch over to Xander, real fast, what are your 3 goals that you want to have for this coming week?
Well, number 1 is win as a team, get our first W, and then probably no turnovers on offense. Make sure we're playing good and precise, and then for defense, probably just stop them and make good tackles. Don't miss a lot of tackles. So
absolutely. Well, that is here with Hadley Hudson as once again they will be live at Kelly Walsh in Casper at 6 p.m. I'll have the call on that one at 106.7 The Legend at BasinRadio.com is where you can watch. You can also go to Basin Sports Network, our new YouTube page, and you can go back and watch the game from the previous week or tune in live for the football game coming up on Friday. We'll be back here live from Pizza Ranch here with more of the Gillette Game Plan.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. Good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
Looking to control access to your property? Trust GateTech, your premier access control partner. With over 20 years of experience, GateTech offers custom designed automated gates for sale or rent, backed by long-term service agreements. Whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential, we build systems that fit your needs and your budget. From simple remote entry to systems you can control from anywhere in the world, we've got you covered. Call 307-939-GATE or email GateTech@westernserviceswi.com.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect commercial space? Are you considering selling? At Signature Real Estate Group, we've got you covered. Visit us at 1211 South Douglas Highway, Suite 90 for personalized service and expert guidance. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, our experienced team is here to make your real estate journey smooth, successful, and guide you every step of the way. Call us today at 307-670-9222 and let us help you find the perfect place to call home. Signature Real Estate Group, faith, family, and real estate.
Fall is here, and that means cooler weather, pumpkin spice, football, and stylish sweaters from Soulmates. Whether you're cheering at the game, watching from the comfort of your couch, or just out enjoying the change of colors, make sure you're dressed for the season with the latest fall fashions from Soulmates. Find your perfect look with warm, cozy styles that are just right for every event. Visit them at 222 South Gillette Avenue, downtown Gillette. Soulmates, where fall fashion kicks off and keeps you a step ahead all season long.
At TCI Energy Services, we know success starts with setting goals and working hard to reach them. That's why we're proud to support the athletes of Campbell County as they chase their dreams this season. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at TCI Energy Services, good luck, athletes. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and remember, every goal achieved is a step towards success.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan coming live here at Pizza Ranch. And you can always come out here, enjoy the great pizza. There's chicken, there's pizza. As I said, there's chocolate chip cookie pizza thing that looks absolutely amazing. Xander, have you ever had that? Or am I just the crazy one that just likes to keep talking about it?
I have had it. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. You know, it's just, I don't know if it's as good as the cactus bread. That cactus bread's really good. I don't know.
That's
debatable.
debatable.
Oh, okay. So what's your favorite dessert here?
I'd probably go with the cookie.
The cookie? Okay. Do you put the ice cream on it as well?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Oh, man. You're missing out. That stuff is super good. So when you got the cookie and the ice cream all together with it, masterpiece. So good. But obviously, Xander, you are here, and it's a perfect timing. You are our TCRI player of the game from this past week. Obviously, high honors because of what you have done. Not only, even though it's just an award for this week, but it was an award from the previous weeks of what you've been doing so far for this season. When you look at yourself as the leader, as the person that's been kind of helping out this football team in so many different ways, what do you kind of see?
Genuinely, I just try and get my job done. That's about all I worry about. And our team is really just coming together, and it's starting to work out here soon.
It's starting to work out indeed. And obviously, you have a game against Kelly Walsh coming up this week. They're 1-2. Their first win was against Cheyenne South this past week. When you kind of look at their situation, or you kind of look at y'all's situation, obviously you want to go in there, disrupt homecoming. what do you guys need to do mentally? You know, we've talked about physically. What physically we've talked about, you know, being more aggressive, things like that. But mentally, what are some things that your team has to have in order to get the win at Kelly Walsh on Friday?
First off, we just can't let them get in our heads. Like, they run a completely different offense out of every person in the state, and I think that messes with a lot of guys. It's just hard to adjust to, and then we really got to just stay in the whole game, because if we just start getting in the mentality that, like, I can't make that play, that's too hard to get to, we're just going to lose the game if we just dig ourselves a hole mentally.
You know, and one of the big reasons, obviously, is defensively. Obviously, you know, we talked about you being one of the big starting linebackers here for this Thunder Basin squad. When you look defense, when you're looking at the gaps, what are some things that maybe you were seeing differently from what maybe Jacob Whiff was seeing, from Hadley Hudson, or from Coach Gill over here? What are some things through your eyes that you're seeing defensively of maybe some keys to success, or maybe some things that are just like, hey, we need to fix this?
I believe that, like, the first few games, our D linemen weren't really engaging all that well, and that's hard to get to sometimes. But I really like to read tackle, guard, center, and their hips are probably the easiest thing to go off of.
Okay, and that's kind of different from, you know, obviously, you know, Jacob was saying you got to focus on the O-line, seeing, you know, if they're pushing back, then, you know, you push back, or if they're pulling forward, you pull forward, that type of stuff. So a little bit of a different, and I like that. You know, it's whatever makes you figure out what is going to be ran, so that way you can make the best decision, right? So when you kind of look at this Kelly Walsh team, obviously, we've talked about it, they're a run-heavy team. This is a team that likes to throw in the pass every so often, likes to run this triple option. As, you know, Hudson was saying, they're going to be ones that are going to hold on to the ball as long as possible. You know, you got to take advantage of those drives that you guys get. What are some ways that you could maybe try to prevent maybe them holding on to the football so long, or wasting as much time, or to disrupt their offensive scheme that they love to run, and when it's running, it runs?
I think that we just need to get everybody there on the ball. We need to have a few guys get on his legs, and our next few guys just need to start going for that ball. If we get that ball, we give our offense another chance to score, and that's what we really need.
You know, when you look at the QB for Kelly Walsh with Abelard, this is probably one of the fastest guys you're probably going to see, besides, obviously, in that Sheridan game. I mean, obviously, you saw Breck Reed and all of them go at it, but this will be probably the second fastest QB that you've seen. When you kind of look at it in that case, what are things that coaches told you that you guys really need to keep an eye out for?
I don't know, honestly.
You know, you guys maybe not have broken it down that much yet at some point. You know, obviously, there's still a lot of planning to go, because it's only Tuesday, and the game's on Friday, so you still have Wednesday and Thursday to still kind of go at things and to learn new things about the team.
I think really we just need to kind of respect what the QB's doing. We really need to read his offensive line, because we know he can run. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what they want to do. But we also still have to respect those reads with his pass game too. They just want to lull us to sleep, and then, boom, right at it.
Absolutely. Well, Xander, obviously, I got to ask you the question too, because, I mean, I've now got Oklahoma, Notre Dame, so now I got to wonder, where is, like, the go-to college of choice for you? If you had the ultimate scholarship, could go anywhere you wanted, where are you going?
I don't watch college football. It
doesn't have to be college football. It could be anything.
I don't follow a college. I don't have a preference anywhere.
All right, let's go with this. If you have an NFL scout that shows up, where do you want to go?
I
You
still
don't watch
couldn't
the
tell
NFL
you.
or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
So what do you watch? You watch any sports at all?
Not really, no.
You play football.
Yeah.
But you don't watch sports really at all. That's kind of crazy. I've never heard of that. That's kind of crazy.
It's kind of boring. Watching it is just, I can't do it.
Not even at a game either?
Never been to one.
Never been to a football game?
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's crazy. And you haven't been to a Wyoming football game either?
Mm-mm.
Wow. You just haven't wanted to go, or just...
Not really, no.
No? That's crazy. I think you would really enjoy it. I think you definitely should at least go watch a game when your high school career is over. Go watch a college football game or an NFL game or something. Like, I think your mind will change. But I get it. Watching it on TV, it's a little boring because sometimes I get into it and I scream at the TV. But, that's just besides the point. My team lost by 60 the past week, so not a fun time. But, well, I guess so. Obviously, so you're not watching sports. So what's the TV show of choice right now that you're watching?
I just finished Dexter. That's a pretty good show.
Yeah, Dexter's a good one. And so you're more of like the criminal adventure action type shows, basically, is what you kind of put it, or problem solving shows type stuff.
I guess you could say that.
Okay.
It's just got to have action in it, really.
Just have action? Is there a favorite movie that you are like, I mean, we can't get with a football team, obviously Dexter, but what do you have a favorite movie? A funny movie, comedy movie, action movie?
Big Guy on Grown Ups 2. It's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll let you go off that one. Well, Xander, we appreciate it. And real fast, same thing for you. What are some goals that you have for yourself coming up against Kelly Walsh this week?
Really, I just got to take my time and do my job. It doesn't matter how fast I do my job. I just have to get it done right. So I'd start off saying that, and then I just really have to be physical. That's the two biggest things right now. So
awesome. Well, Xander, I appreciate you joining us on here. And one more time, we're going to wrap things up with Coach Gill coming your way. After this, we'll be right back here with more here live from the Pizza Ranch.
When it comes to purchasing a new or pre-owned vehicle, White's Frontier Motors makes buying locally easy. Their lot is filled with only the best new Chevy and GMC vehicles. Or are you looking for pre-owned? White's Frontier Motors has you covered. They have a vehicle for every budget. Stop by 444 Skyline Drive or browse their inventory at whitesfrontier.com. Don't forget their $1,000 price match guarantee. White's Frontier Motors, proud supporter of our local businesses, students, and athletes. 682-8851.
Save locally at Trends Furniture.
They give a better deal on better quality. Sell at a better price. They give a better deal on better quality. Good, you gotta say them twice.
The Mattress Center at Trends Furniture is a place you can shop in peace. Our non-commissioned sales team is here to provide outstanding service to get you a better deal on a new mattress or adjustable base to help you feel rested and energized. Trends Furniture offers payment plans on major brands like Beauty Rest mattresses. To get the best prices and a great night's sleep tonight, visit locally owned Trends Furniture at 408 South Douglas Highway.
And welcome back here with more of the Gillette Game Plan live here at the Pizza Ranch here. Really close to Thunder Basin Ford. Great time by Camel Lanes as well. So come on out here to Pizza Ranch and have a great time as we're going to wrap up this show here. We got about 2 minutes or so left here with Coach Gill. And Coach, obviously you heard from your players. You heard from the leaders of this football team, from Hudson, from Coombe, and from Whip. What are some of maybe two things that you've learned from their aspects of what they've seen so far this football season?
Well, the major thing that I kind of heard, which was good, is they are all they have the understanding of where we're at and where we need to go. Mm-hmm. And they understand that they have to do their jobs individually. Those are things that we've been preaching the whole time, is you can't do something you're not supposed to. you have to do your job and expect the other 10 guys to do theirs. That's the cool thing about football is everybody has to be on the same page at the same time. It's a hard sport to play because there's 10 guys, 11 guys out there, 10 count, not counting you, and you have to – everybody has to do their job. They can't go outside the box. And I enjoyed hearing them say that they're well aware of where they need to be. And to listen to two linebackers say they've got to slow down and they've got to start making reads, you know, that makes life a little bit easier for the D coordinator when they make those kind of decisions. So, and Hadley's very conscious of what he has to do on both sides of the ball. And he's a very even keel kid. What you get out of him, steak and potatoes, is exactly how he plays football. He's I have to do this. This is what I have to do. The kid just eats for fuel, and he just plays football and tries to do it the right way. So it's nice to see that those three they're on the same page and they know what we expect.
You know, that's always big when you're on the same page because that's when jobs get done in that type of
Absolutely.
regards. So what are 3 goals that you have for this team coming up for this week?
Oh, 3 goals I always have. Get more turnovers than we give up. Make 7 missed tackles only in a game, 7 missed tackles, and require the other team to miss more tackles than 7. So offensively, him and Jacob and Hadley have to avoid tackles. And then the last one is to avoid explosive plays, and then offensively we have to create some. I mean, if you hit those 3 phases, you're going to be in the game at the end.
Absolutely. Well, one quick last fun question here. You know, Coach has done it. Now it's your turn. What's your pregame snack, pregame drink before every game?
Depends. If we're on the road, it's jerky.
Okay.
If we're at home, I go to Albertsons and I get the California little.
The California sushi roll?
Yeah,
sushi
the little
rolls?
sushi roll. I don't do sushi, but I'll do like fake whatever's in there, and I'll eat that. It's just light. I eat light. I usually will have an energy drink before the game because I'm old and I need that. But then it's just water after that. But I have to have an energy drink before we go out.
That's crazy. I've never heard someone say a fake or sushi, but maybe
the California.